What is going on, guys? Noah Brewer here, back again with another video. Now, I apologize for my voice. I'm a little bit stuffed up. I'm in Connecticut right now and I got a little bit of a stuffy nose, probably allergies or whatever. It's not COVID. At least I hope it's not COVID, but let's do a little update video. So about a week ago, I think it was like 9 days ago or so, or 10 days ago now, I uploaded a video called the 48-hour TikTok dropshipping challenge, where I essentially just created a store in one day, launched a test, and I ended up doing $1,500 just in 48 hours. Now, these results were great, and of course, when I put out the video, I exposed the store, the product, and the ads, and I kind of expected the store to kind of die out, but it actually hasn't. It's actually been running pretty decently. There's been a couple of things that have came up that I've had to deal with, and I have some pretty exciting plans for the future of this store, but I kind of wanted to make this update one weekend just to kind of show you how it kind of unfolded, what's going on, what are the profits now, what are the sales now, how is it going. So I'm going to be covering all that in this video. So first of all, let's get the itching question out of the way, and let's talk about the profit and loss. What are the numbers? So you can see on the screen now, our total sales has been $4,844. Let me pull up the stores just so I can show you this real quick. So I started the challenge on the 12th. So you can see for the first few days, I was doing around $700 to $800 per day in sales, which was really good, and that helped the profits quite a ton. And you can also see that I've scaled down quite a bit. We'll get into why I've done this in a few minutes, but for now, this is how it looks. And you can see that we've had 121 total orders. If you remember, our product cost was $16 per unit. Now, that has gone down a tiny bit. It's not really $16. Once I get into the checkout, it's a little bit less than that, but we're gonna say $16 just for the sake of this video. So our total sales were $48.44. Our ad spend was $19.42. Let me kind of show you the ad account and how this is looking right now. So you can see that I ended up turning off one of the $100 per day campaigns just because it was underperforming. I think it did really good on the first day, and then after that it didn't do as good, so I just decided to turn it off. But all three of the other campaigns are actually performing pretty well. I'm averaging like an $8 profit per order after ad spend. So I think this method works really well, and I'm probably gonna continue doing it. I'm also really excited as to how consistent the ads have been. I haven't really touched anything since the video. As you can see, it's kind of been a week and I've just been letting it run and just adding more ad spend into it every single day. Just a little bit, not the full amount, and I'll get into why in a minute. So like I said, sales $48.44, ad spend $19.42. If you do 16 times 121 or 120, it's $19.20 for product cost. So that leaves us with a profit of about $950. Now, I think we could have made a lot more money if I didn't run into the issues that I did, but $950 in profit is pretty good for like the first 10 days of running a product. I mean, it's nothing like crazy, but with the issues that I ran into, there's nothing that I really could have done, and I'm in the process of solving those issues right now so that I can move forward. So like I mentioned, I've scaled down quite a bit. We went from spending like $0 to $400 per day literally in 48 hours. Like, this super fast scale, and like I said in the challenge video, I did it for the flex. I wanted to like show out. I wanted to put money in the account and just go all in, so I could bring like a good video with some catchy results for you guys. But because it was a new store and a new PayPal, and I never sold the product before, I ran into some payment processor issues and also some fulfillment issues that I've been having to deal with over the past week or so. Now, that's perfectly normal. If it's a new store, a new PayPal account, whatever, it's perfectly normal to have to like verify your stuff, and maybe you have to switch suppliers a couple times to make sure that you get it right. But just to be clear, like, this issue was caused by the fact that I scaled so damn fast. Like, literally went from nothing to 400 per day in 2 days. If I took things a little bit slower, I could have let everything catch up, and PayPal probably wouldn't have raised a red flag. I wouldn't have had to, scramble to find new suppliers, stuff like that. So just to be clear, in some way, by scaling faster, I think I made less money, to be honest, because I think if I scaled slower, I could have dealt with these issues before I actually tried scaling aggressively. And then once I scaled aggressively, I would have been able to do it and actually maintain that level for a while. So keep that in mind, that even though I scaled really fast in the challenge video, if it's a new store and a new PayPal, it's not always the right thing to do. Like I said, the main reason I did it is because I was like super confident that it was going to work, and I just wanted to do a full send and just see what would happen, and I thought it would be fun for the challenge, which I'm glad that I did, because it was a really good video, and I think, you know, it stands as like a precedent for what's possible with TikTok ads when you have your stuff in order. So another issue that I'm running into that is stopping me from scaling even further is my ad is actually getting disapproved on everything new that I create. So new campaigns, new ad sets, it doesn't matter what it is. If I create anything new, the ad just gets disapproved. Now, I don't think that it's the product or my website or anything like that. I think it's just the ad that itself. So I do have plans moving forward to avoid this issue so that I can move forward. So let's go over the plans that I have moving forward, because I don't want to just stop this store. I want to keep on trying to grow it and keep on making videos about it. But the first step in what I'm going to do is I've already ordered a custom content UGC ad from Viral Ecom Ads. Now, I usually recommend with TikTok, the second that you find a winner, you should go and get custom content made, just because it performs a lot better, and you want to have that system down, because from what I'm seeing with TikTok, at least every couple weeks, you're going to want to introduce a new creative, you're going to want to freshen up the audiences, stuff like that. So I have that coming in around 3 to 4 days, depending on when the product gets to the warehouse. So once I get that, I'm probably going to replicate exactly what we've done so far, just with a new creative. So, you know, I'm going to do the original test campaign, which was 5 ad sets at 20 a day, and then I'm going to take the winning ad sets out of that campaign and duplicate them into $100 per day campaigns in the same exact way that I did on the challenge video. So that's pretty much my plan moving forward, is essentially just to get a new creative and then relaunch the whole thing. Obviously, I'm getting PayPal sorted out right now. I have fulfillment fully figured out. Like, I'm not worried about fulfillment right now at all. I figured that out just a couple days into it. But once I get that custom content, I should be able to kind of do like a relaunch, and hopefully it performs really well again, and I'll be able to actually scale the store as I intend to do. So that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to give you guys an update, and you know, I think that there's some value in this. There's some lessons to be learned, you know, about scaling too fast, and definitely about the custom content thing. Honestly, I would have ordered the custom content earlier had I not been so busy like producing the video, editing it, and it was a lot of work making that challenge video, so I'm really glad to see that you guys liked it. And I want to continue making these videos updating on this store, so I'm going to keep things moving, and hopefully things go pretty well moving forward. Now, if you have any questions or feedback or concerns or ideas for me, feel free to leave them in the comments. I would love to hear what you guys want to learn. Like, do you want me to keep on talking about TikTok, or do you want me to, you know, talk more about Facebook ads? Like, which direction do you want me to go? And on top of that, be specific about what you want to learn, because of course I can't read your guys' minds. So leave a comment, let me know what you guys want to see. But as for this video, this is Noah Brewer, and I'm out. Peace.